I think that's good.
From the untamed jungles to the quiet corners of our world.
Behind!
When these explorers set out to document the unknown,
Na cabeça de uma pessoa, dentro da cisterna,
their cameras captured more than they bargained for.
There was this very strange-looking creature on the beach at Womble.
Whether it's the eerie beings or the encounters that defy logic. Hang on to see the unbelievable creatures just waiting to be uncovered by us. In New South Wales, Australia, a local made a shocking discovery when a strange creature washed up on the beach.
An inbox man told me that there was this very strange-looking creature on the beach at Womble.
The creature had sharp teeth, a face that looked completely different from anything seen before, and a long, strange tail. Its pale color only added to its strange appearance.
Hopefully, we've got quarantine coming to see us tomorrow. Hopefully, they can keep these out of Australia.
The local even tried to find a similarity between the mysterious carcass and the animal remains that he usually found in the forest, but couldn't find any. No one could identify it, sparking a belief among the locals that there are still creatures out there, ones we don't know about and haven't seen. Weird creature. A beachgoer was enjoying a sunny day by the shore when an unexpected thing happened. A creature appeared on the sand, unlike anything he had ever seen. It had a comparatively big head, small hands, and a pale, smooth body. The strange being looked like a mix of an extraterrestrial and a sea creature. Its appearance was unsettling. People nearby stood still, unsure of what to do. The beachgoer couldn't stop thinking that there might be more creatures like that hidden from us, and if there are, what dangerous insights are they hiding? Cryptid. A hiker stumbled upon a shocking sight. He spotted a lifeless creature lying on the muddy shore. It was small and had a terrifying face that looked otherworldly. When the hikers shared the video online, many believed it to be a cryptid. Some even called it a creature of mystery and legend. Its eerie appearance left the hikers shaken. I believe it was an underwater alien that finally made it to the land and got caught by the man. Strange carcass found.
Na cabeça de uma pessoa, dentro da cisterna,
While walking through the woods, a local stumbled upon a lifeless creature lying in the underbrush. At first glance, it seemed like an ordinary animal, but as the locals got closer, something felt off. The creature's features were twisted, almost unnatural. It was said to be the lobisomum, a cursed soul from folklore, doomed to transform into a wolf under the light of the full moon. The locals couldn't shake the strange feeling that perhaps this was no mere legend, but a truth hidden in the shadows of the woods.
Na cabeça de uma pessoa, dentro da cisterna,
Terrifying creature. While enjoying a day in the park, tourists stumbled upon a strange sight. Behind the trees, a large black creature was crawling silently.
Behind!
Its shape was unlike any animal they'd seen before, and its eerie presence made them scared. The creature seemed to move in an eerie way, almost like an otherworldly creature. Some locals nearby whispered that it resembled the Spirit Walker, a figure from old legends. According to the stories, the Spirit Walker was said to drift between worlds, bringing a strange silence wherever it went. The tourists couldn't shake the feeling that they had just seen an otherworldly being, not meant for this world. Shapeshifters. A video surfaced online showing several strange creatures moving at night. Despite their different appearances, they all shared one eerie trait: unusual shapes and irregular movements. Their bizarre forms seemed to resemble the legends of shapeshifters, mysterious beings able to change their identity and hide in plain sight. As the creatures shifted in and out of the shadows, viewers couldn't help but feel curious. Were these beings truly shapeshifters, or was it else altogether? The footage left many captivated, sparking theories about these hidden creatures. Whatever they were, their presence in the night made it clear that there's more to the world than meets the eye. alien creature. A strange creature washed up on the shore, and it was unlike anything anyone had seen before. Its shape was long and odd, with many tentacle-like structures. It looked lifeless, but its appearance was enough to make anyone pause. The creature had an otherworldly feel to it, almost like an alien. It was clear this wasn't a regular sea creature. It was much rarer, one that usually stays hidden deep in the ocean. Its presence was enough to make them believe that there is much more in this world that we have not seen. Creepy creature. A camper in the woods late one night spotted a strange creature. It had a human-like skull and a body, but its form was skeletal, with no flesh on its bones. The creature crawled through the dark, moving eerily and silently. A similar sighting was reported later, but this one appeared more dog-like, though it shared the same haunting, skeletal appearance. Legends speak of shapeshifters, beings with the ability to change form and hide their true identity in plain sight. Could these creatures be one of those mythical beings? The strange coincidences left many thinking if there was anything beyond explanation, and our understanding roams the woods at night. Mystery monster. A farmer was out checking his land when he saw an unimaginable sight. A giant creature, unlike anything he had ever seen, was moving across his farm. It looked straight prehistoric, almost dinosaur-like in shape. From the moment he spotted it, he knew it wasn't an ordinary animal. It was a cryptid, a creature from myths and legends. The creature moved silently. Its large figure made it clear that it didn't fully belong in this world. The farmer couldn't believe his eyes. Was this a rare, undiscovered creature, or just a story come to life? Either way, it left him with a sight that would be hard to forget. Strange creature. A video appeared online showing a strange creature moving across the grass. Its shape and color were unlike anything people had seen before. The creature was bright orange, with features that reminded some of a salamander, but much bigger and stranger. Its movements were smooth across the ground. People watching the video couldn't believe what they were seeing. Was it a new species? Or maybe even rarer? The creature's unusual size and color only added to the mystery. It was clear that this was no ordinary animal, and the video sparked curiosity about what other hidden secrets might be out there. Giant tortoise. Lonesome George, the last known Pinta Island tortoise, symbolized global conservation efforts. Discovered in 1971 on Pinta Island in the Galapagos, George was the only survivor of his subspecies, which had been decimated by overexploitation and habitat destruction.
There can be none rarer, for he is the last of his kind.
Living under the observation of researchers, he was subjected to numerous attempts to breed with genetically similar tortoises, but George never produced offspring. Sadly, one day its owner went to feed it, only to find that the tortoise had passed away. It was a rare creature, one of its kind, and its size and age had made it famous. Mysterious creature. While hiking through the woods, a hiker stumbled upon a creature unlike anything he had ever seen before. It was black in color and was clinging to a tree, with numerous tentacles stretching out in all directions. This strange being seemed to defy logic. Known as the pine squid, it wasn't like the oceanic squids most people are familiar with. This creature thrived in the humid, sticky in the jungle, not in the sea. Its existence left the hiker in amazement and disbelief, as no one could explain how such an irregularity came to be in the heart of the forest. Mysterious critter. A video from the Appalachian Mountains surprised many. The footage showed a creature hiding behind a tree branch. Only its head could be seen. It was white and looked a little like a potato bird, but it was strange in some ways. The video was very blurry, so it was hard to tell what it really was. Some thought it might be an animal, while others weren't so sure. Its creepy appearance made people wonder what else could be in those mountains. The video quickly spread. It left everyone curious about the strange sight. Jungle character. Two friends were out walking when they noticed a strange creature rushing after them. But it wasn't a dog or any other normal animal. Its face was strange, unlike anything they had seen before. Some locals believed it was the legendary chupacabra, a creature said to drain livestock. In the moonlit countryside, whispers of strange tracks and the weird happenings around the area only added to the fear. The friends were unable to shake the unsettling feeling that they were being chased by a creature out of legend. Massive salamander. While exploring the woods, someone spotted a creature in the river that seemed like it came from millions of years ago. It wasn't just strange. It looked like someone out of a history book. The creature was identified as the massive, critically endangered Chinese giant salamander, scientifically known as Andreas davidianus. This ancient salamander has been around for over 170 million years and dates all the way back to the Jurassic period. Its appearance was both fascinating and eerie, reminding everyone of a time long past when creatures like this roamed the earth. Field creature. A video surfaced showing a bizarre creature moving around the fields at night. Its body and shape were unlike anything seen before, with strange patterns covering its body that hinted at an otherworldly nature. The creature's head was even more unusual, with big black and white feathers sticking out. It moved silently through the darkness, its appearance both fascinating and unsettling. People who watched the video were left in awe, unsure of what to make of it. Was it a new species, or was this creature entirely from another world? Who knows? Night shifter. Late one night, a local near an old, abandoned building spotted a terrifying sight. At first glance, the creature appeared skeletal, with its bones visible and no meat on its body. But then, from its back, things got even stranger. It had the shape of a dog, with proper skin covering it. The sight was so unbelievable that it left the locals speechless. Some believe it could have been a shapeshifter, or even a skinwalker, a creature said to shift forms at night. Whatever it was surely a sight that he would not want to even see in his dreams. Mysterious creature. A video surfaced online showing a creature creeping into the woods at night. It had an odd dog-like face, but its body was unnaturally skinny, with no visible muscle or flesh. Almost skeletal. The footage was eerie. Could this creature be a shapeshifter? Legends tell of beings that can change form and hide their true identity in plain sight. The strange appearance and mysterious presence of the creature in the dark forest seemed to match these tales perfectly. As the video spread, it left people questioning whether this was just another mythical being or a true shapeshifter caught on camera. Bizarre-looking species.
So weird.
I think that's good.
On the sands of Koh Phi Phi, Thailand, some local boys came across a strange creature that was hard to identify. In the shallow ocean, it sat peacefully, its sharp spines ready to protect it from any predators.
So weird.
I think that's good.
It looked very similar to a sea urchin, and for those of you who are judging it by its small size, let me tell you, they are actually smart. These spiny creatures also form fascinating symbiotic relationships with small fish or crabs, offering protection among their spines in exchange for cleaning or defense. But finding one right on the beach was something truly fascinating. Street crawler. A video surfaced online showing a long, shiny creature moving around in a strange manner. At first, it appeared to move like any other creature, but then things took an unexpected turn. The creature began to change shape, shifting in ways that seemed unnatural. It slithered towards the wall and even the ceiling, performing bizarre movements that reminded viewers of the character Venom. The creature's quick, almost alien-like movements left everyone shocked and confused. Was it a new species? Or even much stranger? The video raised much speculation about whether this was from another world, or just a weird creature with abilities no one had ever seen before. Creepy humanoid. A video appeared online showing a man holding a creature that looked unlike anything anyone had ever seen. It was small, with features similar to a monkey, but much smaller than a regular one. Its hands were strange and unusual, almost humanoid in appearance. The creature's face was eerie and unsettling, making it clear this wasn't a normal animal. When the video circulated on social media, no one could explain what the creature was, but it was clear it didn't belong to this world. Giant centipede. A video surfaced from a lab showing a creature crawling across human arms, but this was no ordinary crawler. It was huge and terrifying. The creature resembled a Scolopendra gigantea, a giant centipede known for its fearsome appearance. This massive predator is famous for its venomous bite and its ability to hunt creatures much larger than itself. In the video, its long, segmented body moved with frightening speed. Viewers were stunned. The footage quickly spread, sparking fear and curiosity about the scary creature that many had only heard about in stories. Monkey with chicken body. A bizarre video emerged showing a man holding a creature in his hand. At first glance, it seemed like a regular chicken, but as the camera zoomed in, its face revealed it resembled a monkey. The unusual features left viewers stunned. Was it some kind of rare mutation, or perhaps an unknown species? The creature's mix of characteristics made it difficult to explain. Its body had feathers and wings like a chicken, but the face, with its huge eyes and nose, was undeniably similar to a monkey. The footage made many unsure if this was nature's strange creation or far more mysterious. Pikachu. A farmer spotted a small creature roaming around the fields, and it was unlike anything he had ever seen. Its yellow fur and black-tipped ears made it look like Pikachu from Pokemon. Now I know that such sightings are a bit hard to believe, but this footage looked the most convincing out of all the other reported sightings of strange creatures. But the farmer who recorded it all said he couldn't spot the creature again. He couldn't even capture it the first time he knew what it was. Mysterious flying creature. A group of friends was exploring the woods when they spotted a strange creature on the grass. As they got closer, the creature began to move. It was white in color, and its shape was unlike any bird they had ever seen. Its features seemed almost alien, as if it had come from another planet. The friends watched in disbelief, unsure of what they were looking at. It looked like a fallen angel to them. The encounter left the friends unsure if they had just seen something from this world or far beyond it. Peculiar creature. A homeowner was doing some work around the house when he noticed an odd sight behind the pipes. Upon closer inspection, he discovered a rat-like creature with unusual patterns on its body. It was even larger than a normal rat. What was even stranger was its feet completely different from a rat's, almost like some form of a bird. The creature looked like a bizarre hybrid, part rodent, part bird, and the homeowner couldn't help but wonder what it was. Was it some kind of new species, or just a weird coincidence? Titanoboa caught on camera. While patrolling the Amazon from a helicopter, a crew spotted a massive creature dragging itself near the river. At first, they thought it might be a large python or snake, but a closer look revealed much bigger. It resembled a Titanoboa, the giant snake that once ruled the swamps millions of years ago. This ancient predator could grow over 40 feet long and strike fear into anything in its path. A similar sighting occurred in Balito, where a local saw a giant snake moving through the grass. Fortunately, the snake didn't notice him and slowly moved away, giving the cameraman a perfect opportunity to record it. Moving massive strings. A video surfaced showing a strange creature unlike anything seen before. It appeared to be string-like, with many of them twisted together in a tangle. What was even more unusual was how it moved, almost as if it were alive. The creature seemed to shift in a way that made it seem like it was possessed by some unknown force. What kind of creature could this be? While there is no scientific explanation I could find, they do look like morgellons, a kind of parasite in the human body. But of course, that couldn't be out there on a random road. So what do you think it was? Comment below. Bizarre underwater animal. While scuba diving, a diver spotted a long, bizarre-shaped creature moving along the seafloor. It looked similar to a Synapta-esque schultz, a species typically found at the base of the ocean. However, the diver couldn't shake the feeling that this creature was different. Its shape and movement seemed unusual, making the diver think it was a rare variation or entirely new. The deep sea is full of mysteries, and this sighting only added to the question of what other strange creatures might be hidden in the depths. Mystery sea creature. A fisherman in the Gulf of Thailand caught a strange, jelly-like sea creature. It had a thick, gray mucilage with several black spots inside each larvae-like cell. The creature's bizarre appearance left everyone puzzled. Despite its odd shape and texture, no one could identify it. Experts and locals alike were stumped, unsure if it was a new species or rarely seen in the depths of the tropical sea. This mysterious find sparked curiosity, with many thinking about the other secrets the Western Pacific Ocean might be hiding beneath its surface. For now, the creature remains an unsolved mystery from the depths of Southeast Asia. Tiny being. 30 years ago, scientists began a groundbreaking journey to create lab-grown body parts. The process started with a special framework called a scaffold, designed to guide cells as they grew. The material, known as rubber, was engineered to support living tissue.
This is a material that we call biorubber.
Biorubber, and you use the prefix bio.
One unusual test involved a tiny creature, a hairless mouse with a human ear-shaped scaffold on its back. The ear, made of cartilage, grew perfectly, connected to blood vessels, just like a real one. This step ensured the body would accept it without rejection. Their work now helps create ears, blood vessels, muscles, and even bladders, transforming lives worldwide. Snake giant. A video surfaced showing a very long creature that appeared to be a snake. However, there was one thing strange about it. It was standing upright. Since snakes can't stand, it quickly became clear that it wasn't a snake or a python. The creature's unusual posture left everyone confused. Was it some kind of rare, unknown species, or entirely different? The video sparked curiosity and confusion, as no one could figure out what this strange creature actually was. It still remained unsolved, defying nature's rules. Woods hunter. During a horseback ride through the woods, a group of men came across a mysterious creature. It was small, with dark fur and a long, furry tail. As they approached, the creature quickly hid behind a leafy plant, making it hard to see clearly. Then, without warning, it jumped out and went after one of the men on horseback. The observers thought it might be an anteater, based on its long snout, but they couldn't be sure. The creature's appearance was strange and odd. Was it a known animal, or completely new to science? Who knows? Forest secret. During a man's trip to the woods, he captured a woman living alone near a cave. The woman told her strange story of survival and stated that she survived on this, a mysterious creature that looked like a root, but surprisingly had a face. Its appearance reminded the hiker of the mandragora from stories, but this was no myth. It was real. The hiker was stunned by the creature's strange look and unsure of what to do. The story quickly spread, sparking debates about whether this was a rare discovery or the hiker captured a sneak peek into a hidden world. Bush eater. In the mountains of Gelendzhik, a strange creature was seen eating bushes in a very odd way. It had several branches that moved with surprising precision, pulling at the plants as if it knew exactly what it was doing. The secret deepened when a similar creature was found underwater, displaying the same behavior, this underwater being used its hand-like extensions to grasp and collect vegetation beneath the surface. The connection between the two creatures was unclear. Was it the same species adapting to different environments, or were they entirely unrelated? One lived on land, while the other lived underwater, leaving observers baffled thinking about the nature of these odd beings. Creepy crawler. A local in the area spotted a strange, worm-like creature that looked different from any other. It was believed to be a polycate worm, a species with over 10,000 different types. Polycate worms are known for their ability to live in extreme environments, from the coldest parts of the ocean to the hot waters near underwater volcanoes. This particular creature seemed to have the same unique features, but its appearance was where questions were raised, and how much more there is still to discover beneath the earth and sea. Creepy creature. While hiking through the grass, a hiker spotted a small figure moving peacefully. It had a strange, featureless face and no visible legs, making it look unlike anything the hiker had ever seen. The creature's pink color added to its oddness. It might be an alien, or might be a creature no one had ever encountered before. The hikers got scared as the figure moved closer, its movement strange and unnatural. The encounter left the hiker asking what could be hidden in the world, waiting to be discovered, far beyond what anyone had imagined. Mysterious creature. A surveillance camera in New York captured a creature moving quickly across the backyard of a house. The creature's speed made it nearly impossible to identify, and the video was blurry, only adding to the mystery. The footage was unclear, but one thing was certain: a strange sight had been caught on camera. Was it an animal or entirely different? The mysterious figure left the homeowner unsure what had been creeping in the shadows, hidden from view until now. The blurry video sparked curiosity, but the truth about what was really out there remained unknown. Giant centipede. In the fields, a strange creature was seen crawling across the ground. At first glance, it looked like a giant centipede, but its size was beyond anything anyone had ever seen before. This was no ordinary insect. Its massive body moved slowly, creating a bizarre scene. Some believed it was just a rare, unknown creature, while others speculated it might be an otherworldly thing. The creature's unusual size and appearance left everyone questioning its origins. Was it simply a giant insect, or was it a glimpse of something far more mysterious? No one could say for sure. Giant snail. A video surfaced showing a tourist standing next to an enormous snail. This wasn't just any snail, it was huge, even bigger than the tourist herself. It had all the features of a regular snail, but its size was completely unbelievable. The massive creature seemed to move slowly, as snails do, but its giant shell and body left everyone in disbelief. The video quickly spread, and people were amazed and curious about this giant snail. Although some doubt its authenticity, a few believed this was the biggest snail ever recorded. Giant python in Indonesia. A video from the forests of Indonesia stunned viewers. It showed a crane holding a massive snake, but not just any snake, a python. Pythons are known as one of the strongest and scariest snakes in the world, able to swallow animals much larger than themselves. The snake, said to be about 10 feet long, was alive as it was carefully hoisted by the crane. This one incident started debates about wildlife conservation and how human interaction with the ecosystem has affected the animals. Giant snake. While fishing by the river, a fisherman spotted an unusual sight. A massive snake was coiled tightly around a tree branch. This wasn't just any ordinary snake. It was enormous, its body so heavy that the branch bent under its weight, struggling to hold it. The snake resembled a python, but was far larger than any python the fisherman had ever seen. Its sheer size made it look like something out of a story rather than real life. The fisherman couldn't take his eyes off the creature, trying to make sense of what he was seeing. I must say he got lucky the massive serpent didn't notice him. Otherwise, who knows what could have happened there. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. A shocking video surfaced showing a giant creature that looked like a centipede, but much larger and wider than anything seen before. Its appearance was strange, and its size suggested it didn't belong to Earth. Some speculated it came from a planet where giants roamed, an alien creature from another world. A similar, though smaller creature was later spotted in a fish tank, still larger than any known centipede, but nowhere near the size of the first one. The discovery made everyone ask where these creatures came from and if they were part of a bigger event.